Now let's finalize this table. While we click on it, we have up here the table tools, which lets us, for instance, change the formatting quite easily, and not only simply change the colors, but for instance turn on things like first column, which designs the first columns differently, and so forth. The most important thing we need right now is we are going to right click on this table, and there's a bunch of new menus, like inserting a new row and deleting a row or column and so forth. But what we need is table from here and totals row. So there's also the option of converting it back to usual Excel sheet and cells, but we are going to switch on the totals row. And here now we go to the totals row, and we will start switching on things. So we're at first going to take the rooms area, and we will be switching on. As you can see, there is a number of things we can calculate, like the average of rooms area, or how many rooms were there, or maximum of rooms area, or minimum. But we are going to be using sum and switch it on for rooms area, 672 square meters, and for floor covers amount, which is 718 square meters. Then for floor covers cost, which is 236,000. Then for installation cost, which is smaller, 87,000. Then the total cost, the sum of the first two. And of course we have to switch it off for the floors, because sum of floors or count of floors doesn't give us anything right now. And now we could also do something with the comma or decimal places. So let's select everything in the table, and let's say that we don't want any, or rather, let's leave these prices which don't have decimal places. Let's leave them be, and now just select the ones which have decimal places. Press Ctrl 1, and let's say that a number 2 decimal places is sufficient to have these figures in a more nice way. Now let's write down the information about the company, company name, and its registration number, and the address on which the floors were installed. Okay, and now let's go to the overview of the entire project. As we see, we have the project of installing floors, and now if we take a quick look at this, we can already get a summary without dwelling into the table too much, or into the tables too much. So there is the rooms floors table, there is the floor covers table, which gives us all the floor covers that can be used. There's the floor cover types table. Okay, now these are the columns in the rooms table. The rooms table also has general information about the project and the company that we just wrote. And then there is the summaries that we created underneath the table. There's also the third table that's being used. It's called rooms table. And of course we can use pivot table and advanced filter to get some summaries about this project and create some queries as well.